Hey everybody, Jim Hahn back with you. Thank you again for checking out our rosary making course. You've worked hard, you've learned the knots, you've made your rosary, you've completed the entire thing, you're getting ready to cut this off, and then you say, you know what? I'd rather have a crucifix on here than the cross. I saw the video, I know how to make the cross, but I'd rather have a crucifix like this. One of these nice metal crucifixes, or maybe it's a crucifix that was handed down through your family. It belonged to great grandma or grandpa, and you'd like to have that attached to your handmade rosary that you've already made. How do you attach it to that rosary? That's what we're going to look at in this video. I'm going to show you how we attach our crucifixes to our rosaries, a few tricks and some things that we do a little bit differently just to make sure that they never come off. I'll show you all of that. Let's get started. How do we attach this crucifix to this rosary and make sure it never comes off? Let's get going. Okay, so we've worked hard. We've made our rosary. This is a newborn rosary. It's a pink and a blue combination. So we've worked hard. We've made our rosary. We've joined it here together in the centerpiece. We have an Our Father and 3 Hail Marys. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this extra piece that we don't need. So we'll cut that off. And we're going to melt it down, seal that up. So what I want to do is I want to add a crucifix to this particular rosary, but I want to make sure that this crucifix does not come off, because most of the time when we get a crucifix or a medal, it comes with this cheap jump ring right here, and you'll see that I can just basically bend that with my fingers and make it come off. So you can imagine if it's on a rosary, that if it's in your pocket, it catches on a string or something, it's just going to fall apart. The crucifix is going to come off and you're going to lose that. So what we prefer to do is to place jump rings, or split rings, on our crucifixes. So this is a 6mm split ring, and a split ring is like what you would find on your keychain. So it has basically one big piece of metal that's twisted and it's split, right? And this one I've sprung a little bit to help me in my rosary making and adding crucifixes, and you'll see how that comes in handy. But this is a split ring like what you find on your keychain. This is a much smaller one that we're going to put onto this crucifix so that when it's on the rosary, it does not come undone. And so I have this special tool. This is a split ring tool that I place in there, and it kind of opens up a little bit on that ring. I'll take my crucifix and I'm going to attach this ring to the crucifix. I'm going to work that on there. It takes a little bit of work to get that through. Just about got it. And so we get these split rings. I get most of them from Hobby Lobby. I've gotten some from other places that are just really weak, and they don't. This one's really tough, and they'll spring a little bit. So this one's sprung just a little bit. I don't know if this is one of our originals or not, but I can spring it back just by squeezing on here a little bit. We really don't want that sprung like that. It makes it vulnerable to come undone. Okay, so we have the split ring attached to the crucifix. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my Our Father bead like I normally would. And I'm going to bring this through there. But I'm not going to take this off of the tool. What I'm going to do is first I'm going to place this split ring, this large one, onto the twine. And then I'm going to place my crucifix on there as well. I'm going to slide those down until they're close to my tool like this. And then I'm going to take the end of the twine and I'm going to slide it back through the knot. And what this does is it makes a loop. You'll see that there's a loop there that the crucifix is hanging on. So you can see that loop, and I'm going to tighten that up. I'm going to keep working this back and forth. I'm going to tighten up the loop a little bit. I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to keep working that back and forth until I get that to where I want it to go. So now you'll see that this is sprung. That makes it easy for me to just slide that right off. And so now the crucifix is attached. Okay. And then all I'm going to do is, I'm not going to do this because I hate to make them permanent if I don't already have somebody order for. But what I would do is I would cut this piece off, melt it down, and then this would be permanently attached. And it would take a heck of a lot for it to come loose using that split ring on the cross, on the crucifix. So that's how we attach the crucifixes. You can also attach medals that way, you know, miraculous medal, divine mercy medal. We make divine mercy chaplets. They have medals attached like that, any kind of saint medal. That's how you attach it. You're just basically making your final knot, looping through whatever it is you want to attach and coming back through the knot, and it attaches the item to your rosary or chaplet or keychain or whatever it is. So that's how we attach a crucifix to the rosary. Keep watching our videos for all of the great details on how we make some of our things. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me at realliferosary.com. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Bye.